Felicia. It's very nice to meet you.
And I'm Felicia, and it's very nice to meet you.
It's so nice to meet you. So that's what I was hearing. A lot of people say Phylicia Rashad, but it is Felicia.
It's Felicia.
Okay, well, Miss Phylicia Rashad, it is very nice to meet you. I'm so excited to be sitting with you.
Thank you.
You just had a birthday recently. What'd you do?
Yes, I did. Yesterday, I worked. I worked
Really?
all day and all night, and I thought that was very auspicious. I thought that was really great. I was very grateful for that.
Let's talk The Roommate. So you are actually going to be here making your Steppenwolf directorial debut with this show. What drew you to Chicago for this?
Anna Shapiro, the artistic director of Steppenwolf. Anna Shapiro said, there's a play I'd like for you to read, there's a play I'd like for you to direct. She sent it to me and I read it and we talked about it and I said, okay.
It's being described as the odd couple meeting Breaking Bad. Can you give me a little bit more? What does that mean?
This is a beautiful play written by Jen Silverman, and it's a story of two women of a certain age who appear to be very, very different, and they are brought together by corresponding needs. And what ensues and what happens after that is unexpected. Some of it is humorous. It's very touching, very poignant play.
What do you think people are going to walk away from?
I have no idea. I never know.
You're a Tony Award winner. So what perspective do you try to bring to your shows?
Human one. I look for the humanity in every work, because that's what's important. We try to find that in the characters, we find that in the situation. We want to present that humanity.
I know that you know this already, but you are a TV mom to a lot of people. So I have to ask, how do you walk around in public?
I walk around like myself. I just go where I'm going and do what I'm doing. And yes.
People come up to you, they're pretty excited to meet you because it's a moment of nostalgia. I'm experiencing one right now, I have to tell you.
I have to tell you, it is such a blessing. It is such a gift. It is such a privilege to do work that means something to people. As actors, we could do any number of things that don't have any meaning to anyone. So to have done work like that, that's a real gift, and I'm grateful for that.
Well, me too. I'm grateful for your gift.
Thank you.
You have set a standard of beauty, a standard of class, a standard of grace. Oh, you're giving me the look. But I mean it. You set a standard there of beauty inside and outside. Do you feel iconic?
No.
No.
My mother says that I don't see myself the way other people see me. And I think she's probably right. And in some ways that might be a good thing.
Well, I have to say I respect you immensely, and I'm happy to be sitting here. I definitely want to ask, though, with everything that's been in recent news, what do you hope will be the legacy of The Cosby Show?
Oh, I hope that it will be remembered the way Nelson Mandela described it to me when I met him.
Please share.
He thanked me. He thanked me. He said, I watched your show while I was on Robben's Island. He said, I watched it with my guard. It softened him.
Oh my gosh.
So I hope that the legacy of The Cosby Show will be that it demonstrated very clearly and easily that people are much more alike than we could ever be different.
That's amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank
you
you
for everything that you are. Thank you.
Thank you, Felicia.
The Roommate is running through August 5th at Steppenwolf Theater. Steppenwolf.org is where you can find all the ticket information. And one final note, we of course were not allowed to ask anything specific about Bill Cosby and the allegations of sexual assault. You know, he was convicted of 3 counts of sexual assault back in April. And so clearly they worked very close. She initially came out in support of Bill Cosby. We weren't allowed to ask how she feels about it now, but you can at least see the work. She appreciates and respects the work of Bill Cosby. history and what they accomplished on the Cosby Show.
Five, you navigated that interview,
I
girl.
know. So
I was
she was
smiling
so
the
amazing.
entire time just watching
That's
you.
what she does. She like
So
looks
good.
into your soul, and just to be a woman of color sitting with her, because she's the epitome of success and
how to age so
elegance.
gracefully,
And
right?
yes, she's 70 years old. She just turned 70
Wow.
last week. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
you know, what I thought was so interesting is when you did ask a question, because it's your journalistic obligation to ask that. I'm sure she understood that, and she didn't give you any attitude when she responded. But she had a great answer that spoke to the gravity of the show. I mean, Nelson Mandela is as important of a leader that this world had ever seen during his time in this earth. So for her to say that, you could tell it meant something to her, that this show still holds a place in our world and in our history and in that nostalgia as a positive thing, because that's what it was. Take what you want with Bill Cosby and what he did off the camera, but what he did on that camera along with that cast was created life for people and gave us a confidence that we cannot maneuver through this world with.
She's just a beautiful human being. I respect her career. You know, she's been featured recently in Creed with Michael B. Jordan, and she's also been in some episodes of Empire.
So mean on Empire.
She's still working, and so I respect her career, and just she's an evolved person. Her spirit, her energy was there. It was awesome.